Hey guys, welcome back to yet another vlog. This one's gonna be kind of crazy because I'm planning to fit 3 shoots into one vlog, and these are probably the most complicated shoots out of the whole short film. So let me break down the Crazy Frog 3-day shoot plan. Don't ask me why I called it that. It's the first thing that came to my head. So I'm sure you've heard there's a huge winter storm that's kind of sweeping the US over this weekend. I need to take advantage of this because this could be the last snowfall of the year. You just never know with Ohio. The plan is to pick a weekday after the snowfall where the roads are clear and everyone can drive safe, where we will film our first shoot with 2 of our actors. We have like a dialogue sequence that we have to film, and we need no sun. I don't know if you've ever shot in direct sunlight in the snow. It's a terrible experience. Light bounces around, everything looks flat. It's not giving Planet Yes It, you know what I mean? We need no sun and we need clear roads. If that goes well, we need to do our second shoot, which is a fight scene with the same actor, same location. The only problem is my main character, who is my brother, goes to school in North Carolina. So the plan is for the following weekend, if there's still snow on the ground, looks like it'll be cold enough, and we're supposed to get somewhere around like 15 inches, so I'm hoping that stays. He's gonna drive up on Friday, next Friday, and we are gonna film that fight scene with our 2 actors again in the same location. If that goes well, then Sunday we will film the next sequence with another actor who lives in Upper Ohio. He's gonna come down and we are gonna film that, and then my brother is gonna go back to school on Sunday night. Again, we need no sun for all 3 days, and if everything lines up, truly it will be a miracle. All right, so the actors are on their way, so I'm just getting their kind of stuff set up and outfits, and probably gonna go over the lines myself, even though I know them pretty well, but just gonna double check everything and wait for them to get here. All right, I'm here with my friends Blaine and Chris. They're gonna be our actors today. We're just gonna do some tests and some practices to kind of go over the dialogue scene, and that's it. All right, let's do it. Big brute guy, big actions, big like movements. You're more like conservative, more concerned. You're like, this guy's crazy. Like, we should be a little bit more concerned, a little bit more. You can even like hunch your shoulders up a little bit to sell that. You like drop your shoulders. You even like sway. Like, you don't give a rip about anything. Let me just play through the whole thing so you can hear it.
This is a pure batch of veil seeds right here. Probably just some more Yenta birds running around.
That was so good. Oh my gosh, your first take? That was great. Okay, few things. Chris, I would say more hand movements. I would even like pull your shoulders up, like move them like kind of like this. Maybe like more hunched. Okay. Maybe try one shoulder up, one down. Yeah, that actually looks good. And then I would say like I liked your reactions to like stuff. He'd say something, you'd be like that was really good. I would just do more hands. Okay. When I know it's like hard to time up. Yeah, so like you can keep hands kind of low, but like when he starts kind of combating you a little bit with the dialogue, like how sort of I do like I don't know, man. Like more like you're kind of like on the defense now. No, I saw you caught the that would be at the end. Yeah. I would say you maybe a little bit more like you are kind of you don't care, like you won't even raise your hands all the way up. You'll just keep them like, you know what I'm saying? You just like, why'd you fight? Like you don't even care. That's kind of the vibe. You don't have to make eye contact with him the whole time. Okay. So like you guys are kind of keeping watch. So like you can kind of like glance over at him. Like you can kind of like be a little bit more dodgy with your eyes a little bit.
Sector 5 was weak.
He was double the size of this one.
Yeah. Hey guys, we've entered the snowstorm. The rehearsal went great. Blaine and Chris did an amazing job. I'm excited to film that. We're thinking Wednesday, but we've entered the storm. It snowed a lot and it's continuing to snow a lot, which is great because we're gonna need a lot of snow for it to hold over this whole entire week of shooting. So it's still coming down. It was snowing all night last night on Saturday. So I'm thinking maybe like a Wednesday and then Saturday, Sunday next week for the shoot. So I think today I'm just gonna do some work on some props, update some stuff. There's some like small details that I need to kind of nail down before this weekend. Everyone's snowed in, so this is a great time to do it. All right, so here's the plan for tomorrow's shoot. It's a dialogue scene, so the plan is to do my 6K Pro here, the Blackmagic 4K here, and just shoot tight to get both of their reactions. And then we're gonna switch to just one wide of the same thing. And then we're gonna go back to the 6K here, 4K here, and we're gonna shoot over the shoulder to get both the reactions. We have 3 different takes with 3 different angles. I have all the dialogue laid out. We had that rehearsal that you saw. Everything's looking good for cloudy for tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday. I know that can change in like an hour or like the day before, and so I'm just gonna plan for it regardless and just hope and pray that it stays cloudy for me. So I'm excited to shoot this one. This one has been in my head for a while. Once I get over these snow scenes and sequences, I'll feel a lot better about this film because these are like the most involved and the most needed to be timed and complicated. So I'm excited to like go and check them off the list. Okay, also one more thing. I built this prop yesterday. It's like a baton type weapon. You kind of hold it like this. I just wanted to show you that. I made a TikTok about it, about making it, but I didn't put anything. Okay, bye. All right, so for our A camera, again, we're shooting on the Blackmagic 6K Pro, and we're using the Helios 442. And then on our B camera, we're using the Blackmagic 4K and the Miki 50. The only problem is these are both 50 focal lengths, but this has a speed booster on it, so this is way closer to full frame. I don't know if it's actually full frame. I think it's close. I'd have to look up the specs again, but this one is Super 35, and so it's going to be cropped a little bit with this 50. So these 50s aren't accurate. I think this is more like a 75. So the plan is to just kind of put this one a little bit further back, this one a little bit closer, and then mess with the bokeh to kind of get them to line up as best as possible. That's not gonna work. New strategy. Okay, it's holding. Is it on? All right, so I was able to get my car out of the parking lot, which is a great thing. It was a little bit of a struggle, but we're good. I'm now driving to the location just to check it out and see if the parking lot there is even plowed or what's going on over there. It is a little bit of a trek when you drive a Scion in the snow. I don't think it was made for that. RIP. All right, so they got this thing plowed, which is amazing. I'm just gonna go check out where we're actually shooting. It's just like a little walk there. So all right, so it looks like some people are already over here, but that is awesome how the snow is just covering that. That's exactly what I had in mind. So most of it will take place here. Dude, look how deep this is. This is kind of what it will look like. The main issue that I'm seeing is these lamp posts. I don't want those, so maybe it'll be something that I paint out in post. I don't know how to do that, but I'm gonna do the best of my ability to shoot to not get those in because I don't want to deal with it in post. So I'm just hoping that it stays cloudy like this because the lighting here will be so nice because it's super soft. Good morning, guys. Woke up this morning to a severe weather alert. Uh-oh. It's supposed to be like -4. The wind chill is even colder. We're still gonna do it. It's also looking a little sunny outside. Hey now. The plan is they're gonna get here around 9. We're gonna get them dressed and head over there around 9:30, 10. I have everything loaded up. I'm just doing some like final details on things while I wait for them to get here, and yeah, we'll go from there. All right, y'all. Things are not looking good. I mean, we've got a clear blue sky that's kind of forming with no clouds. I fear that this will be direct sunlight. Maybe push it back to later. That messes up everyone's schedules and trying to figure out the best thing to do here. All right, guys, bad news. The sun is shining so bright and there's not even a cloud in the sky. So my actors are so nice and we decided to wait till around 3 or 4-ish to just have that sun come down and try to get it done before that sun goes all the way down. It's supposed to cloud up later into the afternoon, so we're just gonna go get lunch and wait around and hopefully we get some clouds. Dang. All right, y'all, I'm on my way to the location. Not a freaking cloud in the sky. It could not be less cloudy. The weather has been my #1 op. It is what it is. I gotta go through with it though. I'll let you know how it goes. What's up, guys? Hey guys, I'm here with my friend Carlos. He's behind the camera. Carlos, wait to the camera. Yeah. So we're at the location. The plan is to lug the gear over there. We're gonna film the dialogue scene. It's gonna be like 3 takes. We're waiting for the sun to go down because it's extremely harsh. So we're just gonna try to get framing set and then hopefully we can get that sliver of time with the sunset going down to get the shots we need.
We'll button them up. We're just gonna get framing first.
So I go, oh, that's a, and then maybe on cure, and you go, and kind of pull that glove up with these 2 fingers. Right. You are, if you're like the dumb brute type guy, so you just be like, oh, that's a pure, like don't even bother. Okay. I would say that even goes along with your character.
Was anything important?
I don't even have any notes. That was phenomenal. Let's do it again. Great. Did the glove feel fine with the? No, it looked natural. All right, guys, we got the first shot. We got 2 angles. We had a little cloud pop in, so we have another cloud on the waist. We're about to get the other 2 angles over the shoulder, and then we need 1 wide. We're working with a tiny cloud. I don't know if you can see that, but hoping to match up. So we don't want sunset, but if we can get clouded, that would be phenomenal.
Shining all night. Light would have
You know what would have been nice is a cloudy day.
Dude, every time I do this, I think, why do I do this to myself, honestly?
Yeah.
We're at the shoot. Chaotic craziness as always. We were fighting for our lives. We had like little clouds popping up. The direct sun in the snow is just a terrible look. And it doesn't look very movie, cinematic, yesy vibes. So we were fighting between little clouds, but I think we got what we needed. I have to be happy with what we got. I would obviously change a lot of things, but I'm gonna pack up all this gear and then review the footage and then plan for Saturday. Let's go, team.
That is all. Okay, bye.
Hey guys, the shoot was great yesterday. Some challenges as you saw, but the actors Blaine and Chris, they killed it, and they were so patient with me and rolled with the punches, and kind of a long day just waiting, but they're just the nicest guys ever. So that went great. I'm just doing some last minute preparations for tomorrow and Saturday. We moved our Sunday shoot to Friday now because of Calvin, my brother's schedule, because he's gonna have to go back to school a little bit earlier than we thought. So we're gonna have to film Friday, Saturday now. I'm scrambling to find an actor for the sniper one of the sequences because he was free Saturday and Sunday, but not Friday and Saturday, and it needs to be the same guy for both days. So I'm kind of fumbling around to find an actor, but Calvin is on his way back from school right now. I was planning to do a fight scene rehearsal with Calvin tomorrow before the shoot on Saturday. But seeing as we're moving the shoot to Friday, we're just gonna have to ditch that rehearsal, and sometimes it's good when you have restrictions because it just kind of forces you to figure it out and to keep going. So all right, good morning guys. I was not able to find anybody to play one of the roles for today, so I guess the plan is just go film the stuff I can film without that role. Try to do a makeup shoot at some other point, unless I'm able to find somebody today. I'm just going to prep some more stuff. I'm gonna go. I got a notification this morning that it was like the coldest day in 10 years or something, which is crazy. But we got to do it this weekend. This is the only weekend he has free, so we'll see how it goes. My only way to go about this without getting direct sunlight is wait for the sun to go down. But then that really shortens my window of shooting because I'm fighting against the sun in pitch black. So we'll see how it goes. Guys, you made it. I don't want to. All right, hey guys, we made it to the location. We're trying to beat the sun because it is lowering very quickly. The location is straight over there. It would pan all the way over, so we got a little bit of a trek. So
Don't tell me what to do, dude.
We're gonna carry our stuff.
I was gonna
Turn it off.
We're almost there. Oh, I'm so out of shape.
You walked in snow countless times, like, don't like look like you're like, oh my gosh, like I like a more confident, you're just like trudging through. Like this is normal. Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. Alright, unfortunate mistake. I forgot a very vital prop for this first scene. It's going down.
Never worked with this guy, dude. That's a wrap.
All right, hey guys, shoot went good. There are some trouble spots that I'm noticing. Just doing a little bit of editing in case we need to attempt to do a reshoot at some point. I probably won't have time because we have a different shoot tomorrow. We didn't get to like film the whole sequence and there's still a lot of missing parts. But one thing that I am noticing about certain shots is that it was getting really dark and everyone was kind of turning on their lights in their houses and you can see cars kind of driving by in the distance, and to me it's just breaking the immersion of like that we're on a different planet. He leaves on Sunday, so I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna just figure out maybe a different game plan, or I'm not quite sure. I'm kind of just praying for a solution here. Maybe just an extra cloudy day that I can use to film some stuff, because I was really hoping that after this weekend I would be done with the snow, because it's been hanging over my head. It's tough when they don't turn out exactly how I thought about them. And they don't have to be perfect, but they're below a bar that I normally set things at. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep hoping, keep praying for an opportunity this weekend or something. So I'll fill you guys in on tomorrow's shoot. I'll be up bright and early prepping for it. All right, y'all. We're on day 3. I was filming out the fight scene, the shot list that me and Calvin came up with last night.
Oh, you know how they wait. Go like this.
Oh,
Go like this.
okay, you can sit
I
there.
hear.
And then 3. I mean, yeah. I don't like you spinning around though. It should be more of like a,
Yeah.
like a. Okay, so then I like that. What if you grab me as I'm running?
We're gonna get here around 3. We're gonna get dressed, eat, get out there. 4:30, start shooting. So let's go. Look what we got. A little bit of clouds this time.
Okay. We can like.
He's leaving.
No, hold on. And try to walk in a very straight line. Try not to go to the left and the right.
Okay.
That was so good.
Does that hurt?
Okay, tell me if this is too tight. 3, 2, 1, action. All right, let's just do slow motion. 3, 2, 1, go. You really want that first pretty impactful. Yeah, we'll do here. You know, like you hit your like back on a corner, you're like, oh, something like that. But I would say went.
But let's really exaggerate the head turn so you're ready to swipe.
Yeah, that looked great. 3, 2, 1, action. Look. God. Okay, Blaine, that was awesome, dude. Timing looked a little off. Great reaction. Perfect. Okay, you ready? That looked really good, though. That was you sold that. 3, 2, 1, action.
Slash.
So good.
I'm so sorry. Keep it.
Yeah. Okay, you guys ready? And 3, 2, 1, action. Holy moly. So you just witnessed this happening, but you're gonna be like this. You're gonna as you're back up, be like, and then you're gonna reach for it. So you're just gonna be like, whoa, whoa, and then you're gonna grab it, okay? Let me just see a practice. Say, 3, 2, 1, action. Yeah, that's great. I would say I would just go like act like there's something on your belt, but there's not. So more like, and then you realize, oh, it's that dude. Yeah. That's perfect. 2, 1, action. That was perfect. That was perfect.
All right, hey guys, 3rd shoot went really good. I'm really happy with how everything turned out. Weather was perfect today. The actors killed it. Chris, Blaine, Calvin, Simon, and just awesome guys. And so thankful for every one of them just willing to help me out with this and believe in the vision. It really means the world to me. So sorry there's so much of me talking and debriefing on this vlog. I just like to treat my YouTube kind of like a journal. So if you enjoy like watching that type stuff and find this interesting, I appreciate you. So the second shoot that we had, I don't know if some of that footage will be useful, but the main part that I really needed for him won't be, which I talked about before. So I'm thinking about getting up tomorrow morning really early and hoping that it's cloudy, just so when I go to film more with a separate actor or figure out something like that, I have more time to work with if it's overcast versus trying to shoot before it gets dark, like during sunset. We'll see. But day 3 is done and we're moving on to possibly day 4. If not, the vlog will just end. So hey guys, good morning. Currently Sunday. Could not sleep at all last night. It's currently 4 a.m. and I just got everything packed up in case it's cloudy this morning. I can't tell if I am dedicated or delusional at this point. I'm just gonna have everything ready to go. Head over there and suit up yet again. Okay, yeah, so it's way too sunny. So it looks like we're just gonna have to plan a reshoot at some point, which is fine. We'll figure it out. You guys will not believe. All his classes got canceled, every single one of them, and it is supposed to be cloudy tomorrow. And I was praying for that, and I cannot believe if we can pull this off, it will be a miracle. So I'm planning everything now. I'm trying to get everything set up. Crazy. It is 4:44 in the morning. I'm just not sleeping good this whole shooting week. I'm very distracted and very anxious. So I did some last minute adjustments last night, fixed some stuff, and so I'm gonna pack all this gear. Try not to have a panic attack, so let's do it.
All right, guys, we're back on location for round 2. It's a miracle that it's cloudy and Calvin had to stay an extra day, so that's like crazy. So we're gonna redo some of the shots that we did. We're shooting right over there like last time. We're gonna keep the scenes that we filled in the walls, but then we're gonna change the stuff from the top because it looks pretty cloudy. So
I'm just gonna leave this down.
let's get into it.
Can I like exaggerate this hand?
Yeah. Like I like when it's like a 1-2 versus like things in between. Like you're going 1-2. Like there's not a lot in between. Like that even has too much in the middle. Like think of it just like you're here. Get to this point as fast as possible. Yes, that looks a lot better. All right, so we got some different like deflecting shots, and I made the camera kind of shaky on purpose. And now this is kind of like the heroic shot. And so I just had the idea. I'm gonna, since everything has been handheld and kind of shaky, the moment that he locks in to take out this guy in like a interesting kind of way, he's gonna lock in, and we're gonna do a static shot on a tripod to kind of make things feel more grounded, make things feel more in control, and kind of like convey that steadiness. So hopefully that works out. Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1, action.
Sick.
We're gonna do this in 3 different shots. So the first one is gonna be you going like this, like acting like you're gonna catch it. Yeah. We'll do a tight of the blade, or as the arrow in your blade,
Or going like this.
and back, and then we'll do
When
one of you actually
swinging it.
All right, sorry, I ran to my car again, forgot something. I got the sack. Right now we're doing like a lens sniper scene type, so on this longer lens, I need something to stabilize it. So we got walkie-talkies. I'm basically gonna like cue him to do, we got like 2 longer scenes of like a sniper scope, and then we'll move to the next ones. Calvin, you still alive, dude?
No.
That's literally perfect. Just step off that rock though, don't keep walking. Start the take in 10 seconds, keep your hand up until the last 5. Starting from 10, 9. All right, so for the shots of these arrows I built that are gonna be hitting the ground, I tied fishing line to it. And I think if I put it in and yank it out, put it in reverse, hopefully it'll sell the effect. I might even like throw snow as I pull it to look like, I don't know. I'm gonna try both methods. I only have about 10 minutes before the other actor gets here, so I gotta be quick. Back with Jason. I've literally tried to stay exactly where you are. You just go. Okay. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, action. What? I like that you brushed his shoulder. Like I like
I hate being on camera, bro.
I love that. I love that. Thanks, bro. Last shoot, and that's how he gets out of here. All right, y'all. Sorry my phone died in the middle of that shoot. It was so cold, but wow, that shoot was crazy, and so thankful that we had another opportunity and another round to nail those scenes. We were out there for like 10 hours or something crazy, but we filmed 2 huge sequences that I really needed, and just so happy that we got those. And it's crazy that Jason was available at that, just like a random Monday afternoon, which is insane. So crazy that that whole thing worked out. Went over the footage, it's looking so good. There's like 4 or 5 pickup shots that I need to give the scenes a little bit more context. So I'm gonna play all the characters because a lot of it is like tight shots and shots of their back or shots of a close-up of a hand or a vial, so stuff like that that I can do on my own. So once it stops snowing, it's really snowing right now, but thankfully it will be cloudy today, I think. So I'm gonna go and just film some pickup shots by myself, and yeah, I'll bring you guys with me today just to give you guys the whole week. All right, y'all, we're back at the first location. A few scenes I need to get. One, the most important POV scene of the sniper carrying his gun. I can do that. I have like this rig that I've been doing. And the second one is like I need like a close-up of a vial. I need a close-up of someone grabbing a weapon, and then I'm going to attempt to do one of all 3 of me at the same time. So I'm going to be one of the guards here, I'm going to be another guard here, and then I'm going to be the guard walking towards them. We're going to be shooting at both of the back, so I'm going to wear both costumes, stand here, split the frame, and then I'm gonna mask the horizon where I would just be walking towards them slowly because I forgot to get a scene of that day of on the shoot. So it's not necessary, but I think it'll help the audience kind of understand a little bit more what's going on. So if anything else, the POV is necessity. Everything else I'm just getting nitpicky with. So let's do it. Here's my crappy POV rig I was talking about. You just hook this tripod to your shoulder. I'll bend this down, but you kind of get a cool POV angle. All right, y'all, swapped out for the 6K Pro. I'm gonna start doing kind of that walking scene first. Well, just kidding. I'm gonna do the vial scene first, and then I'm gonna do that. So basically for this scene, I'm just pulling this vial of veil seeds out of my pocket. Easy, simple in theory, but when you're shooting by yourself, it's kind of difficult to nail focus because I'm gonna be kind of shallow here. That one was pretty good. All right, got 2 so far, 2 good shots. The next one is just blood splattering on the ground. My inspiration from this is a show called Invincible. It's like this animated show, but they do this thing a lot where if someone gets hit, they kind of like splatter blood on the ground instead of showing the hit. And there's one scene that I think could really benefit from something like that. So I'm just gonna try to get focus. It's gonna be tough to like splatter blood. I've got vampire blood here. It's the only one on Amazon that came in one day because I needed it today. So we'll see how it goes. This is a lot thicker. You need a redo. All right, so the blood is just too thick. I have a water bottle in my car. I'm gonna try to mix it with some water and hopefully dilute it down a little bit maybe. Man, that's still really thick. Okay, change of plans. I'm actually gonna do the opposite. I'm gonna put this in water. Okay, maybe. Let me watch that back. All right, so the next shot I need is just someone grabbing a weapon off their back, just a close-up of a hand grabbing a weapon and pulling it down. I think I'm just gonna get focus and set in place with my hand or something, and then try to get in relatively that same spot, pull it down. It just needs to be like 1 or 2 seconds. All right, I think I got that shot. Kind of hard to tell, but this next one is probably the most complicated one in terms of filming and editing. I'm going to be playing all 3 characters, so I'm going to have the wide. I'm going to stand here for one of the takes, stand here for one of the other takes, and then I'm going to just walk slowly this way for the last take and then try to composite them all together. All right, I'm using blood marks to know where I need to stand for both guys, and then I already got focus, so let's try it out. That concludes this week of shooting. So unbelievably grateful for everyone that helped me out this week. Just people giving up their time and energy and just everything to kind of help me bring this vision to life. And I seriously could have not ever done this without the awesome people that helped this week, last month, and all the other shoots that I've had. So grateful for all y'all and everyone who watches this. And yeah, I'll shut up now because I've done too much talking in this vlog. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Love ya.